come to Blackout, my first successful musical, and I wanted to match and exceed Lionel Bart's Blitz, and I believe I've done it, certainly in the script, but there's not a high bar from Bart's Blitz, although the music in it is wonderful. In my book, Verbatim, the fun of making theatre seriously, I refer to this because it is my first script, and we had a great review. So this is for the Stantonbury production, based on those 3 songs and my mum's story of the evacuation, which I knew. This is what the reviewer made of it. I was enthralled by the production and was suitably moist-eyed at the appropriate places. Blackout was one of the most enjoyable things I've seen for a while. Great, I mean, really good. And also Rachel, who was that gave her words through the improvisation which created the script, said to me one night, this play is actually about me, isn't it? And I was completely baffled by what she was saying. And she said, yeah, it's about my situation with my parents separating and me having to choose between them. With the situation that the evacuee is in. So she brought lots of herself to that. It was a wonderful way of getting authenticity, completely by accident. And I also realised that it was also the same story as me being sent off to boarding school as a young 8-year-old, same age as my mum was evacuated, and the situation that I faced there. So a production that had lots of meaning for all of us, and there's an example of the script. That's it all typed out with little bits and pieces. But the music, of course, was what I was wanting to focus on. And one of my obsessions was that to get that kind of feeling in it, that Cockney sing-along thing. And so my song that I wanted to match We're Going to the Country from Lionel Bart's Blitz was Operation Pied Piper. And I remember writing the words to this on a coach, a National Express coach, going from Milton Keynes to my mum and dad's in Tamworth at the time. So this is Operation Pied Piper, which was the name given to the evacuation by the government. And my words, my music, and it's a great little tune. Look, they're whisking us away. They're gonna give us a country holiday. They'll protect us from the Blitz, save us kids from Hitler's antics. We didn't believe you, but the bombs started falling. Operation Pied Piper's calling for mass evacuation now, before it's too late. And me mum's in a state, 'cause we got to leave on the country train, and once it's safe we'll all come home again. Operation Pied Piper, Operation Pied Piper. Now they're whisking us away, they're gonna give, and so on. That's the Operation Pied Piper. Oh, by the way, tomorrow I'm going to be posting Shiny, who was the mum in Blackout at Stantonbury. She's going to be revisiting the song Air Raid Lullaby, which was originally in the 4R production of Blackout, which was just a dance, well, not just, it was a dance musical, but it didn't have a story attached to it. This very much did. So it is my first script, helped so much by the Stantonbury young people who did improvisation after improvisation. I recorded them and then drafted the script from those improvisations. Now, another obsession, one was that, the other was having semitonal tunes that come down. That features in this. And my other thing is, I heard on TV once that was the original tune that human beings came up with, a teasing tune, and I wanted to put it in the minor key for the bullies that bully Harry Johnson played eventually by my son, although my son wasn't even thought of at this point. Charlie Wheeler played Harry Johnson, the guy, the billet family who took in Rachel initially, and he hated having to have the evacuee, and it caused him to be bullied. So this is the bully song using that theme, put it into a minor key. Lyrics and music by me again, quite strange. I don't remember myself as a lyricist, but here we go. You talk to evacuees and entertain their fleas. You'll make us itch and everyone will sneeze. Creepy crawlies in her hair and maggots up her nose. Keep out of our way and fleas off our clothes. We're the school clean-up gang just trying to stop disease. Don't talk to evacuees, you're sure to spread their fleas. We're the school's clean-up gang doing our best to clear out the evacuees, their children we detest. We're the school clean-up gang just trying to stop disease. Don't talk to evacuees, we're sure to fled their fleas. We're the school clean-up gang doing our best to clean out the evacuees, their children we detest. Oh, a nice bit of bullying to go on for a musical. And of course, this musical found the home to my song, If the Men Who Made War Took Their Masks Off and Smiled. It became the last song of Blackout, and finally it worked. And Jane Lepere did a wonderful version of it. You'll be seeing a little bit of Jane in the future. And Bernadette Chapman, when it went on to be at Epping, does the most incredible version of it, which she's revisiting. So we're looking forward to seeing that as well. Not to mention, if you go onto my Spotify channel, you'll see Daisy, my daughter, doing incredible versions, a lounge bar version of it, and a much more standard version. So there we are, Blackout, which is soon to come out again with music arranged by Jack Simmons and a new song by Jack Simmons. That's coming out with Salamander Street next year, so 2022. Thanks for watching, do subscribe, and looking forward to doing the next bit, which will be Kizzy. But I'm going to post some Stantonbury extracts before we get to that.